Tony Flowers wants to know if you could go back to 24-year-old Bruce, just entering the World
Oh, boy.
Wrestling Federation. What one piece of advice would you give him that you think he was missing?
Wow. Well, I'm not real good on following advice. Um, I don't know. I went in so damn wide-eyed and young, but I think that probably if more education would have helped. Just in general, more education probably would have helped. And I think that if I had if I knew then what I know now, holy cow, I probably would have approached it a lot differently. But the best piece of advice that I ever got, and I wish I had then, was view and judge people in how you see them and how they treat you, not what you hear or what you read or what you feel based on a persona that is out in the public, based on how you see people on television or what you hear about them from backstage whispers and things like that. Judge people on how they treat you, and don't make a judgment until you actually have the opportunity to meet them and judge for yourself.
Great advice, kind sir.
Well, I think that's advice for every day, for everybody, and in no matter what line of work or just in general, in your life. Don't judge people and what you read or what you think, because you're seeing them from afar. Judge them in how they treat you. Judge them based on what you specifically witness in your interactions with them.
Carl wants to know, had wrestling not worked out, what was your blackout band?
Well, wow. I don't know. I I never wavered from the time I was 4 years old to this day. I never wavered in what I wanted to do. And it was always be in this business. And in my life plan, I planned on being, a wrestler and being the world champion, and then being a promoter and being the commentator on the weekly television show. That was my goal. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to own it all and control it all. I just didn't know that it would pan out the way that it did. It still kind of did everything.
Justin Bracken wants to know,
But do I have to, Mr. Hayes? Because look, we're dealing with Michael's family now. I don't
that's
wanna
right.
disappoint Mr. Hayes.
Yeah. So just pick something. Would you have sold cars? Would you have been, would you have been
Conrad.
would you have been an attorney? Would you have slung mortgages? Would you have been in television production? Would you have been a son of a plumber? I mean, what would you have done?
Probably a lawyer.
I could see you doing that. You're a good arguer.
Yeah, because they always wanted me for. I wasn't even in speech, and they wanted me to be on the debate team.
I think you
I
could.
said, "Could we just talk you up for the tournaments?" True story.
Well, we've had some good arguments here on the show.
Debates.
Yeah. Same thing.